When managing self-control, you should take into consideration the following issues. Overconfidence. Don't believe you won't struggle, because you will. If you have too much confidence, you won't be prepared for those times when you will have difficulties. Don't tempt fate. Don't put yourself into situations that will make you fall or lose your self-control if there is no need for it. Take one challenge at a time. Don't overload yourself. Don't go into the second challenge until you master the first. Identify your weakest moments and prepare yourself for them. Ask yourself when you struggle the most and think about what you will do then to stay on track. Here I have some self-control exercises that you can do to increase your self-control. Take a sheet of paper and do the following. Write a goal that requires your willpower. Think about times when your willpower is low and take note of that. Plan what you will do with those moments so that you will still have self-control. Make a willpower daily exercise for those moments. So each day, take into account that it's an exercise. If you fail one day, there's no problem, because you are trying to progress and you're getting better each day. Remember, the self-control muscle sums up to all aspects of your life as a whole. Volvemos a tomar. Here are some self-control exercises that you can do to increase your willpower. Take a sheet of paper and write the following. First, write a goal that requires you willpower. Think about times when your willpower is low and take note of them. Make plans to deal with those moments. What will you do when your willpower is low? Hijo de puta. Take 3 self-control exercises. Here you have some self-control exercises that you can do to increase your willpower. Take a sheet of paper and write the following. Write a goal that you have that requires your willpower. Take note of times when your willpower is low and you will struggle to follow that goal. Make plans on what will you do to deal with those moments. Take it as a daily exercise. Write an exercise you can do each day for helping you with those moments. For example, you're working on your online business at nights after you spend a whole day working on your job. It's late at night and you're tempted to watch your favorite TV series instead of writing those emails that you planned a week ago to do. That is a weak moment. What will you do so that you end up doing what you've planned to do? You may unplug the TV to make it more difficult for you to turn it on, for example. You may try to have your workspace ready first thing in the morning so that when the time comes at night, you only have to sit down and start working right away. Remember this, the self-control muscle sums up to all aspects of your life as a whole. That means that if you grow self-control, for example, on eating healthy food instead of more tasty junk food, then your muscle will be stronger when you need to work on your business. If-then planning is the best strategy to confront those moments in which you struggle with willpower. This is if-then planning. Get prepared for those moments when willpower does not work, when you have struggles. You have low energy, you have deep-rooted habits that prevent you from getting new ones. You find difficult obstacles on your way. You find temptations not to do what you want to do, or doing something that you don't want to do. Or you have disruptive states such as stress or anger. Identify the struggle and define an action to oppose it. Here's an example. If I am tempted to sit on the couch and watch TV, then I'll review my daily plan and do the next most important task. Main tips. Commit on your goal. The first thing you need to do is to think about your goal and really commit on it. Believe that you can succeed. The right mindset can help you stay on track. Be specific. Be specific. Your goal is to write an email. Your goal is to get a job done, a specific job. Focus on what you will do, not on what you don't. Remember this. Don't think about pink elephants. The moment that you don't want to think about pink elephants, you're thinking about it. The moment that you are thinking about what you will not do, you are on the right path to do what you don't want to do. Acknowledge mistakes. This is a trial and error. Every time you make a mistake is just a part of the process. Make new plans as needed. Sometimes you will see that the plans that you made on the beginning are not as good, or are not what you wanted. So change them as you need. Here are some exercises you can make for the if-then planning. Think about a time when your willpower is low, or times when you consistently fail to do a task. Divide a paper into 2 columns. On the right side, write down 5 of those moments when you do what you shouldn't. Be specific, remember this. On the left side, write what you will do instead. Be specific again. Track your results after a week and make new plans if you need to do so. Strategy number 3. Focus on getting better, not on being good. This is all about mindset. Getting better versus being good. Remember what Tim Robbins says. Don't be afraid to fail. There is no failure, because you learn of every experience. There is no failure, only results or outcomes. This is the being good mindset. It's trying to prove something, your ability, your worth, your likability. Being good believes in fixed abilities or characteristics you cannot change. That is what you have. You're then vulnerable to negative feedback. It's a proof of your lack of capacity. You're more likely to withdraw or underperform because you think of your fixed ability. You cannot get better. Then you do shallow processing. You have a lower interest and you enjoy it less. The get better mindset, on the other hand, it focuses on developing your ability, learning and mastering skills. It puts its emphasis on improvement, on progress and growth. Negative feedback is seen as weak points to improve. You're more likely to put more effort when things get tough. Deeper processing, more creativity, and higher interest and enjoyment. The get better mindset, on the other hand, it focuses on developing an ability, on learning and mastering skills. It puts its emphasis on improvement, progress and growth. Negative feedback is seen as weak points to improve. It is more likely You are more likely to put more effort when things get tough. Then you process information on a deeper level, you have more creativity, and you have higher interest and enjoyment because you think you can always get better. This is a strategy to practice in getting better. Think of a goal. Think that your goal is to switch your mindset. This is a practice on getting better. First, think that your goal is to switch your mindset. Write down 5 goals that you have which you can identify as being good mindset. Rewrite them, in other words, changing them to a getting better point of view. Here's an example. I want to become a successful marketer. This is a being good goal. Transform it to I want to improve my marketing skills. That puts its emphasis on progress. Strategy number 4. Difficult but possible. This is the goal setting right way. Challenging goals make you smarter. Challenging goals make you smarter. It has been discovered that when we are inspired despite our fears, there is an increase in the blood flow in the prefrontal cortex of our brain. Prefrontal cortex, the front part of the brain where thinking is carried on. It means that we are more attentive, more focused, we can see much more, we are less distracted, we make little mistakes, we're smarter. This is a quote by Mario Alonso Puig. Possible means that you must be specific on your goals. You must create Possible means that you must be specific on your goals. It creates a clear standard. It gives a clear message to your unconscious mind. If you have a vague goal, let's say make money online or lose weight as a goal, your subconscious mind will not know what to do with it. A clear, specific goal helps you set the path. Off-track signals. A specific goal makes discrepancy more salient, as Heidi Grant Halvorson says. Whenever you get off track, your unconscious mind will notice it more easily. It is more easily detected. A specific goal helps identify the right course of action. I will write 10 blog posts by day 30 this month can be an example of a goal. We know exactly what we have to do to get the job done. 10 blog posts in 30 days. Answers this question: how will I know when I've succeeded? When I have my 10 blog posts done by the end of the month. I'll repeat this. A possible goal means that it must be specific. A specific goal creates a clear standard. It gives a message to your unconscious mind. When you have a vague goal, let's say make money online or lose weight, your subconscious mind will not know what to do. When you say, I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months, then you will have a standard to follow. Off-track signals. It means makes discrepancy more salient. Whenever you get off track, your subconscious mind will notice more easily. It is then more easily detected when you are not following your goal. A specific goal helps identify the right course of action. For example, I will write 10 blog posts by day 30 this month. We know exactly what we have to do to get the job done. It answers this question: how will I know when I've succeeded? I will succeed, for example, when I have 10 blog posts done by the end of this month. Difficult means that it must be challenging. Highly difficult means that it must be challenging. Heidi Grant Halvorson states that more than 1,000 studies have been done around the world that prove that we perform better when we set specific goals that challenge us. If you set your bar high, you'll have greater performance in the end. Difficult goals cause you to unconsciously increase your effort, focus, and commit to your goals. You're getting out of your comfort zone. The greater discomfort makes it more motivating, and you draw greater resources unconsciously. It doesn't feel good when you are not meeting the goal, and it motivates you to get on to work and put more resources. When the goal is vague, you may not notice when you're moving away from it. Remember, possible plus challenging can be like music. Like a guitar, the strings must be tight to be able to play music, but if you tense them too much, they will snap. This is a challenging goal setting exercise. List one of your major goals and be specific. Ask yourself, am I selling myself short? Am I capable of more? Be careful not to exceed yourself. Try to tense the string. Can I do it on less time? Can I go a step further? Strategy number 5. Mental contrasting. The road to good commitment. In mental contrasting, you visualize your success in a realistic way. You compare how good you will be in the end with the obstacles you will meet on your way to get there. This is the positive future. Visualize your success. How great would it be? What will you achieve? What will you get in the end? The future is something to be achieved. Mental contrasting is the realistic view. But don't miss reality. What difficulties will you encounter? What obstacles will you find? What can go wrong? Do you have a B plan? Obstacles are there to overcome. The consequences of mental contrasting. It's achievable, but it will be hard. The consequences of mental contrasting. It is achievable, but it will be hard. Action, planning, clarity, energy, more effort. You will get more of this. Realistic optimism leads them to have more confidence. Here's a mental contrasting exercise that will help you understand more this strategy. Go back to your challenging goal on the previous strategy. Divide a paper into 2 columns. Write 4 positive aspects of you reaching your goals on the left side of the sheet of paper, and on the right side write 4 possible obstacles you will find. Contrast them and compare. Now we reach the end, and I would like to make a summary. Let's sum up everything to close. Summary. Self-control is like a muscle. It can be developed with exercise, but can be depleted and needs rest eventually. If then planning, it's to prepare when self-control meets obstacles. You must use a getting better mindset. It's the opposite of the being good mindset. You focus on progress and learning. Think about difficult but possible goals. They must be specific but be challenging. Remember the guitar string. Use mental contrasting. Visualize your struggles and your success. This is the main takeaway that I would like you to have from this presentation. There is one thing that I want you to get from all that I have talked about in here. First, understand what is the comfort zone. Like the bird nest, you may be comfortable. You may probably have the minimum you need to be okay, but your space is limited. This is cozy, but there are limited possibilities. But if you make a leap of faith, you'll discover that you won't fall down that easily. But you need to make the first step to get out of your nest. Then you will find your wings. Probably you didn't even knew you had them. The strategy that I have just explained will help you in finding the resources you need when you confront the challenging goals that will make you succeed in your business. You will get in the zone of endless possibility. Then thank you 1,000 times for following me this far. I just want you to know that if you want to know more, thank you 1,000 times. I just want you to know that if you need anything, I am here to help. Do you have any questions? You just have to get in touch. You may email me to sergio@bigearningstoyou.com or contact me on my blog at bigearningstoyou.com contact. And please don't leave without dropping your comments on the space below this video. Thank you and see you soon.